for all my life. They say I'm a failure, end up in jail, I ain't proving right. My mama, she told me before, son, you get I understood, but I ain't see the vision. A nigga kept going, and now I'm winning. Some people I put my trust in, try to fuck with my image. Oh no, you didn't. Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great.
Yo, what's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rize Podcast with your boy Coach Squeeze, aka the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one, top of that morning, top of that afternoon. To you guys, you want to be great, so become great. Those are words of wisdom. That's what separate Coach Calvin from a lot of other coaches. The ability to push buttons and to make you believe stuff that you would not have believed if he wouldn't have put it in your ear. How y'all doing, man? Hope y'all having a blessed day. My mama always say, if you're going through something, make sure you talk to somebody that got great advice, not what they think is right, but what's the right thing to tell you at the right time. Because we all go through stuff. When some people say they ain't going to do nothing and they don't have feelings, or I don't feel this, that, and other. It's all a facade, because you're saying the creator ain't give you all of the senses that he created you to have. Now, some people from illnesses and born a certain way, yes, but a lot of other people just catting. All right, y'all, let me get the sponsors out of the way, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. Boxing was spectacular last night. Coach Calvin told y'all boxing going to jump off once the dust settle, and the new when the HBOs and the Showtimes left, that Amazon, Netflix, all of them, the Zone, all of them going to be picking it up top rank. The show going to go on. There's money to be made. It's an entertaining sport. You know, will it slow down at times? It seems like yes, but once everybody get everything together, it gets to rolling. But let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own, GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds, one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, go over to www.noslipgallery.org. Go over to the Damari's page. Check out his art and his merch. Future world champion. Keep pushing, Damari. Go over to www.miakillerb.com page. Get her merch. Keep her in y'all prayers on her recovery, so she can get back in the ring. get her timing and stuff back going. Shout out to Richie Baby for the fire intro and edits. R.I.P. to John Boy. R.I.P. to Miss Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. Shout out to Miss Nikki, a.k.a. Miss Olivia Pope, Bad Girls Promotions, and Coach Brandy. Keep Miss Nikki in y'all prayers and her healing process. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything. Keep my brother in y'all prayers in his endeavors in life. Shout out to Hardcore Boxing News. Keep him and his family in y'all prayers. Just Do Boxing, Aunt McQueen Boxing, Stretched Out Boxing, AO Clothing Line, Pro Soul Boxing Gear and Clothing Line, Under Armour. Thanks for all that you do. Don't forget to go on to the RisePodcast.com. Get your merch. Shout out to Miss Mona's, the Miss Yayas, the Kal Coolidge, the Gregory Pratts, the Cheryl Whitleys, the Melody Queens, the Bars Dogs, the Kois, the Tawu Apakabutus, all of y'all are sponsors because y'all come in here and spend y'all precious time, man. Time is of the essence. And I don't take nothing that none of y'all do and the love y'all show us for granted at all. Not me. I only can speak for myself. This is a privilege right here. And last but not least, the Official Gear Boxing, all the fighters wearing it. They just hooked me up with a 3-piece on the shirt tips, man. Nice material. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. On the count of 3, if you don't mind. 1, 2, 3. Box Raw. All right, let me go on over here and holler at everybody, man. And we're going to chop it up, man. We're going to chop it up. Coy, what it do? Only bought the fight for the Farmer versus Schofield. Shit was wild. Tabu Apakabutu. Grand Rising. Abdul over everybody. Knockout King. Farmer might have to retire. Fake Jake will get rocked soon. Did y'all hear his roll call? Yeah, I heard a little bit. I didn't see the fight. I didn't get to see that one. Terrell Davis, the chosen one. Miss Monin, good Sunday morning. Rise and family, blessing her all. All things in the Luke TV. Smoothie King. Grand Rising, peace and love, and blessings to all. Appreciate that, man. Miss Gwen in the building. How you doing, Queen? Peace and blessings, Rise family. Good to see you in here, Miss Gwen. Hope all is well with you. Luda Grindhard, yo, the Rise Podcast. Great fight last night. Big shout out to Uncle Squeeze, Senior Kenny Calvin, and GTD. Ready to see Tank shut up a lot more guys that want that smoke. Peace and blessings to everyone. DJ Charm the Prince. Tevin need to hang it up. The gloves good. The gloves for good. Good afternoon, Squeeze. Yeah, I'm yeah, after that. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, man. I'm agreeing with you. I had him winning. You know, I had Tevin winning. I went for Tevin. I like Tevin. You know, it ain't that I don't like Floyd Schofield, but I haven't seen him enough. You know, I only could go by the resume of the body of a person's work. Man, I will get into it, but let me holler at everybody. Show everybody some love. Stretched Out Boxing. Uncle Squeeze, get Coach Kenny them highlights on me and Killer B for sure. Travarius Bowles, Bad Girls Link. Hey y'all, she's almost back. I'm like 60%. I miss you, Coach Squeeze. I'ma come see you this week. I'm walking a little slow, but but I'm going outside now for 2 hours at it. Oh, thanks, Miss Nikki. Well, everybody been keeping you in our prayers. You know, you do so much for so many. And you put yourself on the back burner and sacrifice and land that body of work. That's the least we could do, is keep you in our prayers and pray for your speedy recovery. And take your time. I know sitting still kills you. You're a mover. Boss Doug, Joseph Foster, that's good to hear, Miss Nikki. Amen. She moving around. Kobe Tron. Salute. Miss Mona. Tevin Farmer was eating a full breakfast on his blog a day before the fight and then missed weight. Shaking my head. I don't know what's going on with that, Miss Mona. I don't know what's going on with that. But the chosen one, I'm going on the record to say, if Kid Austin can keep the stamina and cut off the ring, he will be at Shakur. We'll see. We'll see. First of all, I'm going to say this. Congratulations to Floyd Schofield. For Rampage, salute. Congratulations to him. He did what he had to do, and he did what he's supposed to do, was make a statement after not fighting Shakur. That's one hell of a way to bounce back. I ain't mad at it at all. I'm not upset, even though I had Tevin winning and using his experience. Props goes out to Kid Austin, man. Props goes out to him. Congratulations to him. But Tevin stood there. I don't think Tevin gave that kid no respect at all. That's not normally how Tevin fight. Standing right there in the pocket. Tevin normally box and move. He's slippery, you know. I just don't get why he stood right there in front of Kid Austin like a heavy bag. Now, I'm going to ask y'all, because I'm on the borderline with that call, but do y'all think that fight should have been stopped? What y'all think? DJ Charm, the Prince. Shakur has the beats to pay the first before anything. And stop talking about Kid. Shakur needs to stay focused on his fight. Yeah, they kill me with that. They kill me with that. The chosen one. Those punches were coming in hot. They was. They had a lot of velocity. I could hear them hitting Tevin. Dodge J. Salute. I had Kid Austin from the jump. Too strong, too fast, and he bring that intensity every fight. Dodge J. Yeah, he was done after that first shot. Joseph Foster. Yes, I think so. Y'all think y'all agreeing with that stoppage? Yeah, y'all agreeing with that? Rampage. It was a good stoppage. Farmer was done after the first knockdown. Okay. Boss Doug say yes. Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it is what it is, but I wanted to see him go down on his goddamn shit. For real. All ass us. What's up, man?
What's up, champ? How you feeling?
How you doing, champ?
Top of the afternoon. Honor and a pleasure to be on the podcast with you, man.
Yeah, thanks, champ. I watched the I I gotta give my Junior some dust too for his birthday. I ain't seen him. Had to hook him up.
And just so you know, Brandon Martin did win. He did win Friday night.
He did.
Yeah,
I was looking to see his fight.
It was a split draw, you know what I mean? But he won. He retained his title, good title defense. So shout out to Brandon Martin. We gotta get him back on here. I try to reach out and get him back on here. Shout out to Brandon Martin. Shout out to
split draw.
Yeah, that's what they said. Split draw. That's what I just was reading. Shout out to Richie Baby. He dropped some shorts for us today. They doing good numbers. So shout out to Richie Baby. You know what I mean? Always coming through with the fire content. And shout out to y'all, the supporters of the podcast, man. What's up, Chad?
We was just chopping it up about
Tevin.
What did you think about the fight last night? Go ahead. You ready to say something?
No, I was asking this what you talking about, Tevin?
Yeah, in Schofield. What's your thoughts, man?
I ain't have it happen.
You had Floyd too, didn't you?
No, I picked Tevin.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see anything from Tevin, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see what I expected to see. You know the kid's strong, fast. You know he's strong and fast and young, so you know how he coming like a raging bull. So to get caught like that in the first round remind me of the Devin versus Ryan fight. You know what he's bringing. You know what he's coming with. You know his main attributes. He shouldn't catch you with that. And you know what I mean? Tevin got caught with it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kid Austin for Schofield. He did what he said he was going to do. Made me a believer.
You think he on that Osterone?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? You trying to put him on Oster.
Is he on that Osterich?
Yeah. Now the question is, everybody wondering like, what would have happened in that Shakur fight? You know what I mean? With the Kid Austin and Shakur fight. That's the main thing I keep seeing a lot of people talking about. Like, now we wondering what would have happened in that Shakur fight. You know what I mean? Not saying who would have won or what happened, but now it's a lot of interest into that fight.
Yeah, well, you know, Shakur ain't like been in as many wars as Tevin been in, but Shakur feet too fast. Shakur ain't gonna give him. About time Kid Austin catches up with Shakur, he gonna be gassed. He gonna be gassed.
The fight now that's on my watch list. Abdullah Mason versus Kid Austin. That's the fight that's on my watch list. I think that's the one we should be.
Yup.
That's the one we should be chasing.
Pushing.
Yeah, pushing. There you go. That's the one we should be pushing. Oh, shout out to my guy. We ain't had no color in the chat in a minute. Smoothie King, hold your head up and read this. We ain't getting none of these in a minute.
Right back at you with another one. Oh, Incredible Hawk. Hunt on the hunt. Oh, Incredible Hawk been dropping. What's up, coaches? It's been a while. Shit getting crazy out here with the president making wild decisions. I'm only 30 miles from Gaza. Whoa.
Ooh, praying for you. Praying for you.
Yeah, yo. So we all on high alert here. It is what it is. I know what I signed up for.
Oh no,
yeah, be careful,
all the
man.
Warriors definitely pray. Send some prayers up for Hunter on the Hunt, man. Protect him and his what I say platoon. I hope I'm saying the right. Well, his crew, or you know what I mean, his group, his people. I'm trying to word it right, but I ain't sure if I am. But you know what I mean. Pray for his people he out there with. You know what I mean. Damn, Hunter, I ain't know you was that close. Praying for you, champ. Jag Queen, what's going on, Boxes Jaguar?
Somebody say Kid versus Kamel.
Nah, not yet. They're not even in the same weight class.
You got.
I don't know. I need to see more from both.
Kamel 135, ain't he?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought he was 130. I thought Camaro was 130.
Remember he missed weight for. Remember he missed.
Yeah, 130. Tasha Reese White said 130. I thought so.
130. He can make
I
35.
mean, he probably could, but I'm just saying.
Boxers Jaguar 40 say they in the same weight class. Body bag him say he can move up.
Yeah, I just
Jab Queen say who the hell knows what weight class Kamel fights in? He all over the damn place. He right though. He right. Sasha B. Swice say 126. We got 3 different weight classes.
See, body bag him like 5 pounds is
it's not. I'm with body bag.
It's not astronomical, but in boxing, 5 pounds is a big difference.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. You had Iceman Malik, Iceman Hawkins walking around at in between fights 165 to 170, and yo was fighting at 140.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
I used to talk.
Let me ask you a question, right? How many fights have we seen not get made over 2 pounds?
You're right. I'm not saying you wrong, but that's just the contractual side of it. But I'm talking about from a body standpoint of motherfucker. I just gave you a good example. Iceman walked around at 165, 170. He fought at 140. 140. And you can see when cut, you can see it in the face. Look at Jaleel Hackett. When Jaleel Hackett cut, you see it in his face. When Truck cut this one, you seen it in his face.
So therefore, you're proving my point that 5 pounds is a big difference.
Yeah, it gives a person, you know what I mean, closer to their walk around weight.
But you know what I mean? But that 5 pounds is a big difference going both ways, though. Not just going up, not just going down. It make a difference both ways. Because you got some guys that can't cut them final.
Look at Floyd Mayweather walk them.
Floyd different.
I tell you, the 5 would help him. The 5 would help them. That 5 would help them guys with. They can't get the 2 off to save their life. That 5 would help them.
So that's why I'm saying that 5 is a big difference. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that helped them make that weight.
To help them make it. I'm talking about both ways to help them make the weight, to help them get the weight off. That 5 is a big difference. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it is when it comes to the scale. It can haunt you or help you.
Yeah, there you go. That's where I'm at right there. We agree.
It can harm you or help you. It depending on the situation.
Hey, we can stop right there and go to the next subject because we got there. We got to the same street. We arrived. GPS got us there. What you think about Wilder?
He looked good. He looked solid. He didn't rush. He was very patient. He got hit a few times. It's boxing. Dude was strong. Dude wasn't no weakling now because I seen him try to take Deontay Wilder, get to Deontay Wilder's chin. He should attack the body first. Probably would have had a little bit more success. But I think that Wilder looked solid for who was in front of him.
Do you think he can return and still operate with the best of them?
It remains to be seen. That's all I can say with that.
That was a good fight. They bring him back, return, get your confidence back up in the mix. But can he still operate at a high level?
Remain to be seen. Remain to be seen, yo. Remain to. I don't think so.
You already say Jab Queens. What's up, Jab Queen? She say no. Jab Queen, I'm still waiting for your Rize podcast debut too. Just so you know, I ain't forget about you.
Yeah, because he was on an
I
all
seen
time.
some of it. I ain't gonna see all of it, Freddie. Ryan
He
going
was
off
on an all time high.
Who?
He was Deontay Wilder.
He said Boxing Menu Podcast said Ring Magazine just announced Devin versus Brian Norman. Bruce Gas, my guy. Bruce Gas, man, I'm coming up there. I'm gonna make it up there this summer. I'm gonna get Jay and we're gonna come up there, man. Tell your neighbors, send a couple lobsters over. Cause we coming up. Hey, Bruce Gas. Bruce Gas. Hey, what's the white guy, the old white head name? The old white head name, Squeeze. The old white head, the pothead, the old white guy.
From where?
The old white guy, man? What's his name, man?
Boxer, a coach?
No. He always got the bandanas around his head. The white guy here, pothead, yo. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name.
From where? He a coach?
Willie Nelson. There you go. Appreciate it. Bruce know who I'm talking about. Willie Nelson. Hey, Bruce, you gotta get our Willie on up there, man. He know
right back at you with another one. Hunt on a hunt. Thanks, man, for the love in the chat. I felt bad for Tevin. Main thing that brothers me is Luke. My guy Jaleel Hackett said, now we gotta hear Auntie popping this shit for the next few months.
Yeah. Auntie definitely gonna go. Appreciate everybody on the Willie Nelson. Dang, Bruce Gas said I put Willie to bed. Hey, Bruce Gas, man, me and Jay, we gonna drive out because I really want one of my bucket list goals is a drive to Canada. But you know what I mean? I drove to Connecticut before in my box truck, but I want to come up there to Boston, Bruce Gas. Man, I'm gonna get Jay, kidnap Jay. We're gonna come up there for the weekend or something. Tell the neighbor send some lobsters over. You know what I mean? Hey, this is a sidebar right here, right? This is a sidebar right here, Squeeze. But one thing I want to say, right? We was robbed. And what we was robbed of right now, right? When you talk about Michael Jackson, you have a young man that has similar talents and is an astronomical performer. I don't know if y'all in the chat seen the Michael Jackson performance that Chris Brown was working on, was supposed to perform at the awards, that they didn't allow him to perform. But oh my gosh, man, we are being robbed. Like, that kid is so freaking talented, man, and they just won't. Like, he wants to do it his way. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that, but we being robbed for the performance that he brings, man. That kid can dance his ass off. You know what I mean? I know that's a sidebar, but I was watching a video earlier, man. Oh my gosh, that performance right there! I'm telling you, he could be the next Michael Jackson, man, with just how talented he is in the music. That just was a sidebar, though. They did a good tribute to Jamie Foxx. Said, yeah, but they should have let Chris perform that Michael Jackson. And I know why they didn't, because they let him perform that Michael Jackson. He's taking off, and they're not gonna be able to stop it. You know what I mean? Like, the people already want to see it now. We know the talents that he have at home, and man, like, he being blackballed. Yeah, stressed out boxing. I saw it. You know, hey, I had to talk about it because I was like, God damn, like, this kid is talented, and raw. So, you know what I mean? That's just my little spill. What you think about the Chavez Jake Paul?
I ain't get to see that.
That went to decision, I believe.
Decision.
Yeah, Chavez was throwing. I seen some of his little clips. I had to work last night. My apologies again, y'all. I told y'all, like, I'm trying to get my life in order, so I've been working crazy. Shout out to Squeeze for holding down. Him and App been holding the podcast down. I seen Coach Kenny popped on the other day. Hey, appreciate you, Squeeze. You've been holding it down. But I seen little clips of it last night. Shout out to Jake Paul, man, because he doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? He got his money off over there. He got his
He won
followers
by
up,
unanimous decision.
and he brought it over. He making it work for him. You know what I mean?
He won by unanimous decision. That scorecard was crazy.
Man, listen, Chavez waited till the third round to finally engage. He was scared of Jay. Yeah, I seen it. He said it looked red. What you think about Tevin, though? What you think about that first round, though? The first round?
First round,
Destruction like that?
what I saw, he came out and he didn't get kid no respect. That's what it looked like body language wise. He came out, his eyes wasn't on point, and he sit right there to be a target for kid, and kid took advantage of it.
And shout out to Shakur because he called it. Shakur called it. He made a post a couple hours before the fight, said, Tevin know what he got to do, man. The kid coming out strong and fast. You know what I mean? He got to be able to weather that. And I guess Tevin ain't getting the memo from Shakur, you know what I mean? But hey, is it time for Tevin to hang it up?
Damn. Tevin got.
He just got 3 paydays back to back.
Yeah.
2 Williams the Peters and a Kid Austin.
Yeah,
And he
so
had one more. And he had one
he
more
shouldn't
fight.
be hurting. He shouldn't be hurting money wise.
Yeah, he just had one fight before that too. So like he should have been, you know what I mean? Hopefully he was doing right, but what's next? What's next for Tevin?
Emma Abdullah say there wasn't any drug testing in that card. Just saying.
That might be a Dula Mason right there. Tawa Yuka with bouts, my God, he said retire.
Yeah.
You say 23 said he didn't even come out fast. Tevin got caught with the very first counter. God damn.
Yeah.
The Wood, my God, Chi-Town in the building. What's happening?
Jersey Bob say 4 paydays.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Jad Queen say Tevin owns properties too. He good money wise. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it might be time to go ahead.
Good for him. Good for him, man.
I know that's what you like to hear, man. Kid well invested. You know what I mean? Moving. Lord's
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Rize podcast. That's his first time in the podcast? Jersey Bob?
Wait, which one?
Jersey Bob.
No.
You sure? I don't remember. My bad.
Not Jersey Bob.
Okay, my apologies.
Yeah.
Clip through, my God. What's going on? He said, no, I ain't put that out there, the butcher.
You know how that is, man.
He said Brian Norman and Devin Haney is next on Twitter. Let me go check it out.
I believe it when I see it. I just don't believe Devin Haney will step in the ring with that after what Brian Norman did. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I think that Tevin got 2 more fights at least in him. Thomas Hill right back at you with another one.
I'm looking at it. Breaking news from Turkey Alashiki. Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney is happening next.
Talk That Ish podcast say Tevin got caught with that eye wandering. LOL.
Oh my gosh. It's Sunday. Y'all can't do that. Black Farms, what's going on? Dodge J, what's happening? Thomas Hill, my God, what it do, man?
Oh, shucks. Hop back, cook it out, hop back, hop back.
Tell Squeeze. No,
oh,
shit.
shit.
You can't do that, man.
Nah, that's my boy, yo.
Yo, so while we talking about it, right? And it's coming hot out the press. Who you got in that fight? Devin or Brian Norman Jr.?
Brian Norman Jr. For the answer.
Decision on stoppage.
Stoppage. The family be food. I hit my button first.
Early stoppage or late stoppage?
Early stoppage.
Bill throwing in the towel or
yes.
is Bill gonna finally shut the hell up?
No.
Hey, they better keep all the vitamins and everything away from Brian Norman because you know they're gonna be saying he was on something and all this and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. You know how that goes.
Is that a competitive fight?
No.
And why you say that?
No. Devin ain't trying to deal with that, man. If he ran from Ramirez, come on, man. That was he gonna definitely run from know who I would like to see?
Cool.
It rhymes with Devin.
Tevin?
Yo. Devin, Devontae, Tevin, not Tevin. Oh, shucks. That'd be a good one. Who you got, Tevin or Devin? Oh, shucks.
I wouldn't know who to have in that fight.
Oh, man. No, I ain't gonna do that to Tevin, man. He just got caught, man. I think he took that kid light. I had Tevin experience. I took the experience over the not busy, young, youthful fighter. He looked as sharp in those few minutes that I saw him. It only lasted a few minutes. It only lasted a few minutes, yo. That was it, champ.
Hold on, I'm trying.
Smoothie King, right back at you in another one. Talk That Ish podcast. I got that eye catching a stray. LOL, Devin and 5.
Y'all terrible. Ooh, what you think about this?
The Boxing Menu Podcast Plus. Pitbull versus Floyd Schofield. Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know. That's what I was saying, Hunter on the Hunt. I would love to see that. That's the fight I want. I would think we should be pushing for next. I don't know. Both of them bringing something different to the table. So, I don't know. Bruce Gass said Tevin only got one punch off. Big Otto say Devin got the lawyers already ready for a lawsuit versus Brian Norman.
Yo, try to come up.
Miss Melanie Queen, what's going on? Clip through say, yeah, Mason versus Schofield should be next. I'm telling you, that's the fight we need to watch. I'm gonna see if Richie Baby can put some. Oh, I already asked him to put something together, I think. So we should be on it, man. We should be on it. Floyd should concentrate on the 135 division, not 140. What you think about that, Squeeze?
Nah.
Man, what you just hit a bump?
If he can long as he can make the weight, long as he not struggling, he don't look like he be struggling, I don't think, to make the weight.
So which one would you rather? Kid Austin versus Shakur, or Kid Austin versus Abdullah? Which one would you like to see next?
Kid Austin versus Abdullah.
Who wins?
I'm going to say Cause Abdullah like to trade, yo, but he can't box. He got hell of a damn jab, yo. That jab of his is like a bullet coming out of a chamber. And he gonna pop that, keep that space.
So so Schofield ain't make you a believer.
Not with that fight. No, not with that one fight. He need to do that at least 2 more times. With stiff level that was a stiff level competition, Tevin.
All right, so let me ask you this question then, because we just recently seen Abdullah go down in a fight. He got caught with something. I think he went down twice in that fight. What if Schofield catch him? What if he catch him?
We seen Abdullah got a chin. Abdullah been cracked by a grown man with like 20, 30 knockouts. Got back up, knocked them. They not so. Abdullah could take a ticket and keep on licking.
Yeah, but dude might not have had no power like Kid Schofield got.
Shit, he sit Abdullah down twice.
Yeah, but he ain't set him all the way down. They look like flash knockdowns. He ain't really sit him down, make him have to think about, do he really want to box again? You know, some niggas get sit down, they be down there thinking, damn, do I really still want to do this? Do I still got it? You know what I mean?
I mean that's plausible.
Flash knockdowns.
It's plausible, but I'm going with Abdullah. I'm going with Abdullah by knockout.
Abdullah,
I'm going with Abdullah by knockout, cause Floyd gonna try to go crazy.
Stretched out boxing. When Tevin got up after the first knockdown, his legs was gone already. He was gone. He was already in trouble. It was his legs was gone. Abdullah stomped this shit off and got back together. Farmer legs was gone. You know what I mean? Dodge J said, I like Abdullah Mason, but I got Kid Austin.
Who got Kid Austin? 20
Dodge J said, I like Mason. Excuse me. But I got Kid Austin.
Yeah, I'm going with Shakhan.
23 said Tevin went to sleep during one of those knockdowns. I seen his eyes. How you see both his eyes at the same time? Hold on, we got some late breaking news. Hold on. I'll be right back. Squeeze, hold it down.
Yeah, I got Abdullah Mason over Kid Austin. I got Abdullah because Abdullah makes adjustments very well, man. He makes adjustments very well. Yeah. Yeah, he I just think if that fight was to come to fruition, it's just my opinion, man. Cause I dropped the ball on last night. I had Chap. So it's just my opinion. You know, I ain't mad at Floyd Schofield for doing what he did last night. I'm happy for him. I did wanted to see him. I was really wanting to gauge him on that Shakur fight, you know, but it never happened. He magically got sick, so I don't know. But I'm going with Abdullah over Kid Austin because of that snappy jab. All right, y'all, let's bring them in. Always coming over the show, the Rize podcast. Love, Speedy in the chat. Def's an edible. I ain't seen you in a minute in the chat. Gentleman and a scholar, a husband, an animal lover, and fitness guru in his own right. Our brother station affiliate from New York. They're incomparable. They're informidable. The permissible brother and McQueen in the belt.
Squeeze, what up, man? I wish I was a fitness guru. I'm working on it. Seeing what's
Shoot,
going
but
on,
all
man.
you told me that day,
Oh,
that was a nice regimen. You told me that day that you kick shit. That's work there.
my guy, Ant, what's going on? Appreciate you, Ant. You've been coming through the podcast, holding it down. Appreciate you,
Chilling,
Ant.
man. I was eating some breakfast.
I ain't even
get
get
myself ready to get myself outside, make some deliveries.
That's where I'm at next. I'm gonna go outside, do
keep those people off my back.
I want to wash my car a little bit. Smoothie King.
Yeah, how you been enjoying the car, seeing up in the action?
Oh man, car ride good. Motherfucker, just boy. Car ride good. That motherfucker just thirsty.
Yeah.
That motherfucker drink some gas, boy. No,
Damn.
that ain't that. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what I wanted. The color, everything, interior, everything. That's what I wanted. So I'm good.
You only live once.
Yeah, I'm good.
Gotta get with you. You know what I mean?
I was
King.
Where?
Right back at you with another one. Dodge J, thanks for the color in the chat. Y'all up in here today. Thanks for the love, brother. Salute. This has to be the best year in boxing. In the last 40 years, so many fights.
Absolutely.
Hold it down, senior, real quick. Hold it down.
All right. What's going on, Ant?
Chilling, man. Got my bottle here. You know me, I love my guy Tevin for him. I was ready to pour one out for him last night. Pour a little Saratoga. Just pour a little water out for my guy. It was rough.
What's next for him?
Hell, if you want to keep fighting, get right back in there.
Versus who though? We're like,
do they have another up and coming guy that they can throw him in there with, or maybe somebody in the top 10?
You just made Tevin a gatekeeper.
Yeah, I mean, he got to fight his way out of gatekeeperdom. I don't even know what the term is, but yeah, you got to fight your way up out of that.
So
listen, man, he got caught with a shot. He didn't take a lot of damage. He didn't get whooped. It was too brief.
So right now, right, we got the breaking news. Turkey Alashiki and the Ring Magazine just announced that Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. is next. What's your thoughts on that fight?
Oh man, that's exciting, man. That's exciting. I want to see what my man Devin Haney looked like, because I saw a clip from Sugar Shane and something he said to remind me of what Squeeze has said, or what Squeeze has been saying about Devin Haney. Like, Devin Haney looks phenomenal in the gym, and then under the lights, he's not the same guy that you see in the gym. And Shane, he kind of spoke on that, senior. He was like, yo, that wasn't the game plan. He said in the gym, he was looking phenomenal in sparring. Then they get under the lights, and he was thinking, okay, the first round, he's going to move around, try to fail him out, get a gauge for his speed, power, yada, yada, yada. But then after that, he's like, okay, round 2 comes, it's still more the same. And then before you know it, the whole fight went like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying like that was not the game plan, and just move. So I can't see him winning a fight like that against Brian Norman Jr. That young man, his feet, they're just quick enough. I think he's sharp enough between the ears. I don't know how the hell you're going to win a fight like that just trying to play keep away. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to do something. So we're going to see what Devin Haney, what he got under the hood, so to speak.
Does Devin have an answer for what Brian Norman brings to the ring?
Whether or not he got the answer, whether or not he's going to execute, that's two different things. Does he have it? I believe he does. But I don't know if he's going to execute. Because again, to my guy Coach Squeeze point, You can work, and look good in sparring, but you gotta bring that with you to the ring. One thing that I would think of in particular would probably be to try to douse the flame that is Brian Norman Jr.
Now, recently, right? We just seen Norman Jr. make a man forget the last 6 months of his life.
Yeah, that was
with
crazy.
With a left hook. Now, with that left hook, that's the same punch that Devin had a problem with in the Ryan Garcia fight. Now, we know the Osterring was on the table in that fight. You know what I mean? Ryan tested positive for the Osterring sample A and sample B. But the main thing that, you know what I mean, the viewer saw was Devin couldn't stop the left hook. Brian Norman just made a man forget the last 6 months of his life. Do you know how hard you got to hit somebody for them to forget the last 6 months of their life?
Nah, man, you got some cinder blocks in those gloves. Sit through, be that as it may. Let's say that you're on the money, right? And Brian Norman Jr., he don't like body work. That requires you to plant your feet and dig to the body, though. Which means that he's gonna have to take some chances, and that's what we're gonna have to see. Is my guy Dev mentally up to the task of taking those chances? If he can muster it up, then hell, we might have a fight. Brian Norman Jr., he's also getting better too.
Who's the taller fighter, Brian Norman or Devin? I believe it's Brian Norman.
I think they might be around the same height.
But for Devin to get to that body, you saying he's gonna have to sit down on his punches.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some chances.
And when he take them chances sitting down on them punches, that left hook is very available. The left or the right hook is very available.
Hey, in training, man, you just tape his hand up like this and put the tennis ball right there so he don't forget to keep that hand up. Stab to the body, keep that hand up at all times. I don't know. Change levels, do different things, feint him, get him out of rhythm so you can find routes to the body, maybe counter him to the body. Try to get Brian Norman Jr. to open up, counter him to the body.
I don't know.
I mean, things are possible. I don't know how probable it is, but things are possible.
But now whenever we talk in Devin, we always gotta go to the power aspect of it too. Also, though, like, can he bring enough to really slow Norman down or hurt him to the body?
I think Dev got enough power. I think he got enough power. The question is whether he gonna be willing to take those, once again, take those chances. Because that's the one thing about Dev. Dev is kind of inconsistent with his counterpunching. He's the type of guy who's like, he'll hit you and then he'll get out the way. He's a hit and not get hit guy. He's not generally like a not get hit then hit type of guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's generally not transitioning from defense to offense. It's usually the other way around.
I think in that fight, Boxing Source, what's up, champ? D for the win, my guy, man. Hey, D for the win, man. We can hang out anytime. That motherfucking car pulled up. D for the win. We on it. You know what I mean? My guy, shout out to D for the win, man. You was right there. Huh? That car pulled up with us in Philly. Was you right there with us?
No, I was at the crib with Big Dre.
Oh, that's right.
I think that was you and Remo. I was at the house with my man Big Dre. Man, after that night, I had went months without eating chicken wings. I had so many chicken wings that night. Dre was like, yo, they gone. I was like, oh, yeah, word. We grabbed a little pan. We sat there drinking peanut butter whiskey, eating chicken wings. It was a good night, man.
Shout out to Tim Layton, my guy, Tim Layton, man. His wife, man, she got some, the
pineapple cakes.
Man, them cakes, man, with the pineapples and the cherries on top, man. Oh, my gosh, man. She man, listen, she know what to do with them cakes. Listen. That motherfucker was all the chains. Tim, there you go right there. Tim, my guy, what it do, man? Shout out to the wife. Hope everybody and the family, man. Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody feeling good, man.
Tim doing this catering thing now, man. Shout out to Tim. Yeah, so Tim is doing this thing, catering.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm. Making pineapple cakes on the menu.
You know what's crazy? I'm tripping. Because I ain't even let him know that I just was in Jersey for the truck fight. No, I told him I was coming, but I ain't even holler at him when I was in Jersey. That's some bullshit. My bad, Tim.
See, but it's a good thing you didn't. You would have left Jersey 30 pounds heavier off them pineapple cakes, man.
I definitely
You
bought
would
one
have to
home.
load up on them.
I'd
You would have to load.
definitely bought one home.
Nah, them shrimp was on point too, man.
Oh my
Everybody did
god.
their thing.
Yeah, no,
I
hey,
had everything but Jay spaghetti. I had that salmon Remo made. That salmon was really good.
how was the mac and cheese?
I don't eat macaroni and cheese though, so I don't know.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
I didn't have that either.
How was the what else we had in there? We had
I got to go through the archives. I got a little video, brief little video I took of the spread that they had on the table.
We had so much shit in there. Look at clip 3. He said, I want to see what them eats about next time I'm in Jersey, Tim. You already.
That's inevitable. Said Devin Haney's about to be a gatekeeper in the next 2 years. I don't even think that happens. And I don't even think it's just because of the skill thing. Like, let's say hypothetically, you want the money, Devin take a couple rough losses. I don't see him sticking around to become a gatekeeper. Like a gatekeeper, you got to have a certain level of stick-to-itiveness, for lack of a better word. Like the guys that could take L's and just keep fighting. You know what I mean? I don't see that happen. And I think that they take their bag right off into the sunset and find other ways to parlay that money into something else. I don't see them sticking around and tacking a bunch of L's on Devin's record.
No, boxing source. That was for the Bouts versus that wasn't Kern. That was Avis. No, that wasn't Avasnesian. That was what fight was that? Boots versus who? Ant?
Yeah, that was Avanesian, I think, because that was the first one at the Wells Fargo. Yeah, that was Avanesian.
So who we watching fight? Who we fought in Atlantic City?
Stanionis. Brooklyn Beasy, what up?
Oh, all right. Oh, I got it now. Brooklyn Beasy, what's happening?
Brooklyn Beasy.
Yeah, it's at the Wells Fargo.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me. I gotta get my charger. Hold on.
Yeah, he ain't sticking around for that Death's Inevitable. I was just talking about something you said a couple weeks ago, Squeeze, about Devin Haney looking phenomenal in sparring, and you liking how you seen the way he looked at the gym. But then under the lights, Shane Mosley, who was working with him for that last fight for Ramirez, he said something similar. He said Devin was looking phenomenal in the gym, and then come fight night, he thought the first round was going to be a fill-out round, but then the whole damn 12 rounds turned out to be a fill-out. It was a fill-out fight. Like, he's just like, he thought Devin was going to step to him at some point and put hands on him.
If you go back and watch the Devin Haney Shakur Stevenson sparring match online, if you like chess, if you like volume, if you like poetry, technical, I was blown away by what that wasn't a sparring match. That actually was a fight, but it wasn't a paycheck up, because those two, they laid it all on the line. They was in front of Floyd. They was trying to prove who was the best. Floyd, of course, was with Devin, and Shakur came to prove a point. And it was one hell of a. I edged it to Shakur by 1-2 points. That was it. That's how close it was. But a work of artistry, and all the spawn footage I've seen of Devin, that's why I got on it. I'm like, damn, yo, nice, yo. He was spawn bigger guys, and everybody was like, well, he picking his spawn partners. Ain't that's what everybody else do? Pick their spawn partners and bring them in for what they bring to the table. So, I went at it on my own perception, but come fight night, I don't know who that Devin is. I don't know who he is. That ain't
Devin's the Dream Haney. That's who he is. What you say, Ant?
No, so I think it might be a little bit of performance anxiety or something. I don't know. But you hear a lot of guys say that nowadays. Like they don't want to be embarrassed because you get clipped and the next thing you know, you circulating all over X and IG and all this stuff. So it's a lot of pressure.
Some of these niggas need to be a meme.
Some of them need to be a meme. That's harsh. That's harsh.
Did we cover all the fights? Squeeze? Did we get everything? I had a video I was trying to show y'all, but I ain't get that approved yet.
Yeah, we covered all of them.
All right.
Did you watch what's my guy's name over there on the Eye of the Tiger card? Wilkins Matthew? I can't even pronounce his last name. That young dude, he's looking promising. That's looking like a blue chip prospect for sure. That dude got skills. Smooth too. Out of Canada. I think he's like 21 years old, something like that. 20, 21 years old. He can fight.
Yo. Smoothie King.
Right back at you with another. Tevin, next move should be to track the supply and start farming.
The people funny.
Yo, hey, y'all guys got a right to take y'all stabs at him. It's cool. I mean, beat a man while he down, literally. It is what it is, man. Tevin had a good career, man. He had a solid career. Some people digress, as the years go on.
We forgot about the M. Billy fight.
That was brief too, but that was beautiful work by him. Billy, man, that 3-punch combination that he landed on Suleki, sensational, bro. Like 2 to the body, the little uppercut to the head. I said, golly.
Damn, it was a lot of
quick.
fights.
It was quick and painless, man. Quick and painless.
Yeah, I forgot all about him.
Billy was dynamite last night, man.
Yeah,
I didn't expect him to take Suleki apart like that because Suleki's been in there with some really good fighters, man. He was in there with Diego Pacheco. I think he was like 9 with him. He was in there with Daniel Jacobs. A couple of guys. Suleki's a sturdy guy at 168.
So what's next?
I ain't expecting Billy to take him apart that quick. Not like that.
What's next for M. Billy? What do you want to see from him?
Well, my man Boxing Source said we got to see him with the top guys at 168. We got a couple of top guys up there, man. Of course, we got Iglesias. We got Diego Pacheco. Resendez, if you want to throw him in the mix now after the upset of Caleb Plant, we could throw him in the mix. We got to see him with somebody.
Man, it's a reason why M. Billy is on Canelo's no fight list.
Lester Martinez is another one. True indeed, Boxing Source. I don't know if he beats Diego Pacheco easily. I think Diego Pacheco is a slightly better boxer.
Keep trying to throw Canelo in there with them young lions, man. At the 70 fights, man. Y'all dirty for that.
Smoothie King.
Right back at you with another one. Melody Queen 27. Congrats to Schofield Jr. I just don't want to hear Sister Schofield mouth.
Oh, you know she gonna be talking. Every time he talk, I just be so confused. Like, what is it?
I told y'all Kid was the greatest. You about to hear it, man. You about to hear this dude running his mouth into the next fight. Look what we did to Tevin Farmer that William Zapata couldn't do. You're gonna be hearing it for the next 6 months, bro.
You already know, yo.
William Zapata went 22 rounds. It only took Kid 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I told you he the greatest. Tank don't want no smoke with Kid.
Yeah. He gonna sound just like that too.
He said it already begun in Mill City.
Oh, I just got one of them, Ant. Let me see the bottle.
Oh, this is the what's name one. This ain't the sparkling.
I got one of them, the sparkling
Yeah.
joint though.
Boxing source said he want to do an interview with Sister Schofield.
So he said this is why he's reluctant though. He's reluctant because we already know how it's gonna go. I thought it was a hell of a punch by Kid Schofield. What surprised me most was the irresponsibility from my man Tevin Farmer. I did not expect him to do that. Like mid-range, you got your hands down, chin in the air. Like what the hell, Tevin? You know better than that.
Yep.
Come on, Tevin. What the hell, Tevin? Tevin, you a vet.
Yep.
It hurt me seeing my man Tevin like that because I'm a big fan of Tevin Farmer. But when he got hit, he on the way down, his eyes was like momentarily straight and then he crossed back when he hit the canvas. I said, damn. He was looking up, his eyes were straight for a moment. Then he like, damn. But Tevin Farmer's my guy. I don't give a shit how many fights that man lose. Tevin Farmer could lose he could lose 30 more fights. I'm still a Tevin Farmer fan.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't care neither. I'm a Tevin Farmer fan. Always.
Yo, I just got a DM from a special guest we trying to get on the podcast. Hold on.
Floyd Schofield,
I would like to thank you for presenting this fight. Come November, I will knock that boy Devin Haney out in Rize season. I'm happy to meet you, and let's make this thing happen. Your Excellency, I would like to thank you for presenting this fight. Come November, I will knock that boy Devin Haney out in Rize season. I'm happy to meet you, and let's make this thing happen.
No, come on. Tell no to the no. Yeah, to the no. Tell to the no. To the no.
He was a better man that night.
You're a former user, because that's what you don't have any problem with a person using drugs. I can see it in your face. I can see it. I know somebody listening.
You're a former user.
So, you know, shout out to one of the best video editors in the business, man. Shout out to Richie Baby, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. That shit blowing out his nose like a snow blower. Damn. Somebody front gonna be clean.
All hail the queen is in the building.
Man, yo.
Smoothie King.
Right back at you, another one. Miss Mona, the queen. Schofield can petition the WBA to become his mandatory. If he doesn't do that, keep Tank's name out of your mouth, period.
Yeah, and you heard it from the queen herself. Hey, Miss Mona, happy Sunday to you. Hope everybody's well. Shout out to the family. Tell nephew, man, we miss him around here, man. We can't wait to see him come back on the podcast.
Closing arguments.
Hey, man, before I go into my usual spiel, Tevin Farmer, love you and appreciate you, respect you. Congratulations to Kid Austin. He did a phenomenal job. Salute to my man, Julian Rodriguez. He did a phenomenal job. I thought Kudiel, he looked good. Did y'all talk about Holly Holm, though?
I was just already asked you why you just saying that. How Holly Holm do? I didn't see her fight, but I see she won.
Holly was out there looking like Lady B-Hop, man.
For real?
Throwing it straight, smothering, hooking off the clinch. I was like, damn. Hooking off the break. Holly was out there looking like a vet. She was looking like a vet. She was in there with a young prospect, 10-0. That young woman was out of her depths, man. She had no answers for anything that Holly Holm did.
Wasn't no gatekeeping shit going on with Holly Holm. And how long
Holly
Holm
was
been
not
off?
playing.
How long she been off? Because she been
12 years, bro.
Huh?
12 years. 12 years.
Damn.
After the first round, it looked like, when they say it's like riding a bike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Holly had that bike in.
But
third,
Holly
fourth,
a gym rat too.
True. And she a Hall of Famer. I see somebody in another chat like Holly Holmes box. Like Holly Holmes is a damn Hall of Famer.
She used to box before the MMA.
Yeah,
she was a professional boxer.
Her record was 33-2.
Yeah.
Damn.
She was like a
I'm gonna go
three-time
back
champion.
when we
Crazy.
get off of here. I'm gonna watch that because I'm a big fan of Holly's.
She
Damn,
got
boy,
busy.
y'all. Come
Boxing
back.
lesson. Boxing lesson.
23
giving
her angles last night was crazy.
23's on point. She was giving angles. He was disrupting homegirl's timing. She
Holly
was giving
just a
feints.
monster.
She was fighting in the clinch, out the clinch. The left hand, like in the middle round, she couldn't miss with the straight left. Use her, man. When they say fighting off the back foot, that's what it's supposed to look like. Not just like, all right, I'm gonna just tag you and just move. She was getting busy.
No, I gotta put that.
Homegirl lucky Holly ain't really have more steam on them shots though, because the way she could, the accuracy on that left hand, if she had more pop, it would have been good night, Irene. It would have been bad. But yeah, my closing argument: small things, all things. What's easy to do is also easy not to do, and I gotta throw one of these up. You know what I'm saying? Special effects. Shout out to the GOAT moderator. Appreciate y'all having me on. Squeeze Senior, always a pleasure. I mean that sincerely. You know what I mean? And to be in the company of you great gentlemen. What a beautiful way to start the Sunday off, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, champ.
Hey, another dope show. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, we got some super chats today. That mean it wasn't broke. So shout out to y'all, man. Showing love with the super chats, man. That really helps the podcast move and grow, travel. You know, we got fights coming up. We got a big one coming up in August. We're gonna need y'all support, man. Shout out to everybody that's liking, sharing, subscribing to videos, man. I'm trying to get back to work so we can drop y'all more content. So just bear with us. It's coming. Appreciate everybody's support. See y'all tomorrow.
Peace.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz oh, this life we ain't put on with this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.